Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to episode 2 of my No Money Spent series. So surprisingly enough, this episode is going to take a different take. So rather than grinding out the solos and trying to do over the marketplace, I'm going to jump into head-to-head seasons for the following reasons. 1, make some quick cash. 2, get a head start on all my head-to-head objectives. And 3, plain simple, try to win a Super Bowl on my first ever season. Now that I've covered off on that, let's head back into the gameplay. When I first saw that my opponent had Lamar Jackson as his quarterback, the first thing I thought was he wanted to run all game and just get out of the pocket. That was clearly the case, as the first play out of the huddle was him trying to scramble with Lamar. My opponent outdoes himself, as the second play straight out of the huddle is the INT straight to Ronald Darby. Now that we've got the rock, my first play is a deep strike to Hunter Henry on a crosser. I go back to the same play, but instead I flip the play around and I hit Hunter Henry on another crossing route from the left to right hand side of the field. Right now my opponent's starting to send some heat. I hit my running back on a quick flat route, which he almost takes to the house. In just 4 quick plays, I was able to march down the field and hit my tight end on the corner route for the easy touchdown, converting the easy point after. That gives us a 7-point lead. On his second drive, he was nice enough to almost give the ball back to me, as I was able to sniff out the screen. However, due to EA's beautiful animations, I was unable to get the INT. This play here exemplifies EA's dedication to simulation football and excellence. As my left end is about to sack Lamar Jackson, he suddenly stops running and just starts following him around. The last play got me out of my game as I started giving up major yardage. The first play was a skinny post followed by a Texas route to Christian McCaffrey. This is followed up by an out route to Terry McLaurin, who was playing in the slot. At this stage of the game, I thought I was doing an amazing job in containing Lamar Jackson. However, he was able to maneuver out of the pocket for a quick 6-yard gain. I started sending a lot of heat at Lamar just so he doesn't scramble and get out of the pocket. When it was second and short, the blitz manages to get home and we get the quick sack. On the next play, Lamar almost beats the screen by throwing a screen to Christian McCaffrey, who stopped him short of the first down marker. Lamar goes back to C-Mac on a big 4th down conversion on a Texas route, and that has him at 1st and goal. C-Mac easily punches it in for the touchdown. Now with my back against the wall on my own goal line with a 2nd and 16 situation, I managed to hit Hunter Henry on a deep crosser route for the 40-yard gain and a 1st down. I'm beginning to believe that my opponent can't stop any crossing routes as I go back to Hunter Henry for another massive gain. It seems as though I'm over-reliant on Hunter Henry as I try to force his team on a 3rd and 24 down play. As you guys can see on the right hand side of the field, I had Trungle wide open. In the next play, I was able to hit one of my receivers running up the middle. However, I was short of the 1st down marker. Regardless, I was able to walk away with some points. As it was nearing the end of the half, I started playing quite aggressive to try and get a ball back. As a result, I got caught on my D-line user. Fortunately enough, Lamar Jackson bailed me out by overthrowing a wide open receiver. At the start of the second half, I felt like I had all the momentum in the game. This is a result of me almost running back a kick return with Judy. The start of the second half saw me trying to change up my whole game plan. This is done by me trying to incorporate the run game. The run game didn't go too well, so I went back to the pass and, well, you guys know what happened. Defensively, nothing's changed. We're still boxing up Lamar's run game. Defensively, I had no answer for Christian McCaffrey. He could do what he wanted all game. This is either a run game or just catching the ball in the backfield. As I made adjustments for my whole defense to play more shallow and close to the line of scrimmage to try and eliminate Christian McCaffrey, it opened up all these gaps to my secondary, which my opponent was able to utilize and have big plays up the middle. So it's 1st and goal from the 5-yard line, and my opponent ran what appeared to be like a play action endover. Nobody was fooled, and I forced him to throw the ball away. It didn't matter much as he punched it in up the middle with Christian McCaffrey the following play, and he converted a PAT to give himself a 4-point lead. Offensively, nothing was going my way. My quarterback was making inaccurate passes, my receivers weren't getting any separation, and my linemen weren't able to hold any blocks. As it was near the 4th quarter, this was a big conversion for me as I was able to link up with GD on the curl route for the 1st down. I was able to keep my opponent on his back foot and keep the chains moving as I was able to mix in the run game with the pass game. Seeing that I needed a touchdown to win the game, I wanted my offensive drive to be the last drive of the game. So consciously I started slowing the game down, chewing clock, managing time and incorporating a lot of run plays. Looking back, I should have been smarter and got the first down rather than passing the ball. Long and behold, stupid me gets sacked trying to be too cute, and now I'm in a 4th and long situation. Fortunately, I get bailed out by Lazard on a deep in route for the first down. With only 43 seconds left, I managed to get the go-ahead touchdown. Surely, there's no way I lose this game, right? This is a total defensive meltdown. I won't commentate on it, I'll just let you guys watch this tragedy. My opponent effortlessly marches down the field and kicks the ice field goal. He only had to use one timeout with 40 seconds remaining in the game. That was absolutely dreadful defense. In OT, I win the coin toss and I elected to defend first. The reason I elected to defend first is pretty much I knew what he wanted at all times. It's either a Lamar Jackson run or a quick pass to the flat to Christian McCaffrey. Speaking of McCaffrey, he just caught a ball in the flat and almost ran in for a touchdown. The very next play, my opponent runs it in for a touchdown and converts a PAT. Now it's my ball to try and make something happen. I was very optimistic in the beginning as I had 2 good passes, roughly 15 yards each. I kept the chains moving and I was methodically moving my way down the field. However, I got too impatient and I tried to force the ball to my tight end, which got picked off. This was still a great outcome as my team was greatly outmatched, but stay tuned for episode 3 of No Money Spent as I make some serious upgrades to my team and make some serious coin. As always, this has been your boy Akeem. Support the movement and help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Peace out.